Final Fantasy XIV is a massively multiplayer dress-up game, and you know it. You thought I became an adventurer for fame or power? No way! I just wanna be the prettiest cat girl in the battleground. Oh, so you thought I killed that monster to save you and your family? Aw, you're funny! I did that for a cute hat, and that hat only. You're welcome. This 2 hours long questline? I did it for the outfits. What do you mean Island Sanctuary should be a casual, uncommon experience? I finished it on my first week just so I can have my booty shorts. It was definitely worth it even though I never wear it and it's probably rotten in the depths of my Glamour Dresser. Talking about the Glamour Dresser, we all know no matter how much new space they add to it, it's never gonna be enough for us. We'll always find a way to fill it up and then cry to Yoshi until he finally gives up and removes that pesky limit. Everyone knows the true endgame in Final Fantasy XIV is the glamour, but sometimes you want to spice things up, you know? Sometimes looking pretty or handsome is just not enough. You want attention, you want something chaotic, something striking to get all the eyes on you. You want other players to walk slightly past you and then target you and give you that satisfying side-eye. Well, you're lucky cause I made a list of the most cursed glamours in Final Fantasy XIV. The 2B boots and the Mog Station items will make your character pretty, but it won't make you look any more special than an average player. Sometimes all you need is a pair of hooves to complete the look. I'm pretty convinced that this is some sort of a fetish thing, but I can't explain how or why. All I know is that it looks ridiculous and it's a nice curse touch for your glamour plate. Whenever you're walking with them, it makes you look like you're walking on spikes. It reminds me of the SpongeBob meme and I don't know what to feel about it. If someone ever tells you it's unrealistic to fight with your 2B boots, make sure to show them this video and let them know things can and will in fact get worse. If those boots are not good enough for you though, don't worry. There are still some other options you might enjoy. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, where there are more hoof options than any other MMORPG probably. We'll make your furry dreams come true. Seriously though, I feel like we have more of these kind of shoes than we have high heels in this game. No, you can't get classy stilettos to go with your evening dress. How about I give you polar bear knee socks instead? Very fashionable. Who needs female Rothgar when you can wear these clothes and boots and pretend? Right? You can still wear hats. And you don't even have to Fantasia. Wearing these items will definitely get people's attention. But trust me, you can do a lot better than this. There are plenty of cursed items you can mix and match with your Werewolf posies. And this one is my personal favorite. I know it already looks so dumb, but wait until you get in combat with that thing on your head. It's got some anime jiggle physics and it's kind of satisfying to watch actually. It will make a great distraction for PvP honestly. If I've seen that thing in Frontlines, I will definitely want to punch that. I don't know, it just looks very punchable. I guess that would make you a great target practice. If you're not a big fan of getting punched in the face, you might try on some heavy armor. Heavy Wolfram set is the bulkiest looking armor set in 14. It looks kind of weird enough on its own, but I like to spice it up with some fishnet stockings for the maximum attention-seeking experience. Greetings, my brethren. Let's show some ties and end some lives. Another one of my favorites is the Evenstar coat. It might look like a cute and pretty normal jester-like costume from the front, and it actually is. Unless you have a tail, then it's straight up cursed. It's an abomination. I don't know whose idea this was or who approved of it, but why? Why does my tail have an erection? It can be comfortable or convenient. Is this supposed to be like a handle for your aura? Okay, I'm convinced. It can't get any worse than this, oh my god. What are you? I don't know what the target audience was for this one, but you can wear a deer's backside apparently. If you wear this unironically, I will stare at you with fear and concern in my eyes. I have to be fair though, it kinda looks cool from the side when you're walking. It makes you look like a centaur or a centaur-like creature. I can see some people might want to use this for roleplay. Apparently some people are into it. I won't be the judge of that. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Maybe none of this is a coincidence. Maybe Square Enix is run by horse girls and they're trying to take over. Either that or we have some equine, how do you even say that?
Equine.
Obsession. They have to put it everywhere. Of course it will be unfair to not mention these costumes. Imagine you're doing the main story, you queue into a dungeon and see this guy. The Warrior of Light must have some strange friends. I won't lie, it's actually kinda cool. You're fighting a literal god as an overgrown snowman. That's some audacity, that's some disrespect. I respect it. The costume itself is already cursed. What gets me though, you can see your character's expression through this little curse window. They might be judging you for your glamour choices, but you sure are judging them back. You better watch out. The Tukuba suit also has a similar peeky hole. And oh my god, it's terrifying. Imagine seeing that at night, it's nightmare feel. It's way better when you combine it with the the 2B boots though. I don't know about you, but that chicken looks juicy. I changed my mind. This chicken looks even juicier. Someone call Colonel Sanders. I know he's somewhere out there photobombing other people's screenshots right now. I'll find him in-game eventually and I'll take a screenshot with him. He's one of my favorite cryptids of Crystal. Finding the blue elephant in the Ishgard housing area? Screw that. Find me the Colonel Evan Sanders and then we'll talk. Whoever is doing cosplays like these in-game, I love you. I love you with all my heart. You are the true MVPs of 14. There are way too many cursed hats in this game, so here are some honorable mentions. I don't know why or how anyone would use these unironically, but they will definitely make a great addition to your cursed glamour set. This one kind of reminds me of those monsters from Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some horse obsession going on here. So I was one of the judges for this Valentine's Day glamour contest earlier, and one of the contestants surprised me with this item I never normally see anyone use. It was a dragoon weapon that looked like a fork and it fit the chocolate theme so perfectly. I have to include it in this video because it's such a unique piece. It deserves to be seen by more people. You can get so creative with this piece. We also needed a big fork for that big cake they served us that day. Delicious. It was such a great event overall and we had so many great contestants. It was so fun. He's got the whole cake! While we are still talking about the weapons, my favorite weapon in this game is always gonna be the Madman's Whispering Rod. If you're looking for a truly cursed item, look no further, this is the one. It blinks at you. It blinks. It's got eyelids. It's freaky, it scares me. That's the kind of face you see before you die a horrible death. And that's why you should use it more often. It's a warning sign for your enemies. You can also use it to bonk the thirsty people in Limsa. It's super effective. And that's the end of my list. Do you have a favorite so far, or is there any glamour items I missed? Comment down below, cause there are so many glamour items in Final Fantasy XIV right now. It's almost impossible to go through all of them. I'm pretty sure there are some great glamour items I forgot to mention, so I would love it if you shared your personal favorites in the comment section. I'm also planning to stream more often on Twitch from now on, so if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, make sure to drop a follow on twitch.tv/avcats so you get notified whenever I go live and don't miss out the fun. The last glamour contest we had was so fun and we had so many people joining us too. I loved all the contestants who got so creative with all their glamours. There were so many hilarious moments and I'm probably gonna share more of them in the future. It was so much fun to be a part of it and I really want to join and stream more community events. Maybe I can even host my own events in the future, who knows? It's been a while since the last time I hosted something. Don't be surprised if you see my cat girl's face on a billboard next, I guess. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Stay cozy!